I'm Dave. We are at Sweden Rock Festival, Sweden's biggest rock festival. And today I get to talk to Andy Sneap of Hell. From Hell. From Hell! That's
yes.
The best part of actually talking to one of you.
I've been in hell for a few years now.
Yeah. Won't ever get out of hell.
No.
You're playing?
Yeah, we're playing about 7:30 or 7:45 or something tonight.
7:45.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a rush today. We literally only just got here about an hour ago and did the signing session and had a quick bite to eat, and then we're thinking about 20 minutes we're up on stage, doing a line check and then playing. So it's in and out, but that should be good. We played here. Was it 3 years ago?
3 years ago. I
think it was
That's
3 years ago. Yeah, and it was really good. So yeah, we're expecting good things tonight.
This is the best festival, right? Isn't it?
It's one of the best. The catering's good.
Yeah. Oh, catering is good.
We can always tell a festival by the catering. If the catering's good, you know that if they're organising that well, everything else is pretty good. So.
Well, actually, that's kind of typical around the world.
Yeah.
If the toilets are good at restaurants, you know it's a good restaurant.
Exactly.
And kind of like the same thing here.
Yeah.
You played Sweden, like in 2013. It's a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
You played with Mart and Carcass.
Yeah.
What have you done since then? Have you been touring?
Not a lot band-wise. I mean, we've done one or two festivals, but it's been a bit quiet if I'm honest. I mean, we've been trying to pick things up a bit. We want to try and get out more, but obviously with the work that I do, it takes me away and out the country a lot. So we have to sort of fit things around it, and it's kind of got in the way a little bit. But we're trying to pick it up. We've got a few sort of tour ideas lined up for the end of the year. We're writing for the third album at the moment as well.
Yeah, because it's 2 years since you released Curtain Chapter.
Yeah. I mean, I always said that we didn't want to rush things down. We didn't want to sort of have schedules sort of dictated to us, like a lot of bands do, because of the finances and trying to make things work for tours and turning things over for the label at a certain time. I always said with Hell, it was more of a labour of love, and we'd do things when we felt it was right and when we felt the albums were good, and people can kind of wait for it. Really. I don't mean that in a big-headed manner or anything, but I'd rather do it right than do it rushed, if you know what I mean. So we've all got different things, schedules in our lives. Me especially with the production side. So it's that has to come first, and then we kind of work around it really.
Because I was going to ask you just about label-wise and stuff like that. Are you going to continue on with Nuclear Blast?
I don't know. I mean, the option's up. They want. Marcus has been on at me this last week actually, wanting to do the next one. We haven't got to do it with them, but there's a few things on the table if we don't go with them.
Okay.
I don't know yet. It might be time for some fresh blood. It might, if they want to continue. They've done a good job on the two albums, so we might go that route. So I'm not sure yet.
We will see.
Yeah.
How much How much material do you have for a third one?
We've got bits and pieces. I mean, we've got probably sort of 3 or 4 songs that's in just rough ideas in mine and Kev's heads, and Dave's got some lyrical ideas as well. I think we've actually got the album title already, but I'm not going to tell you. Yeah. So there's some good ideas actually that we're banding around, but nothing that's set in stone yet. But over the next couple of months we're going to start demoing things properly, and hope to get it done sort of for the start of next year. So if we can try and get it out for April next year, and then get on festivals and get a good run of it. Yeah.
That would be a good cycle actually.
Yeah.
How would you say that the response has been?
For Curtain Chapter? Yeah, good. Yeah, good. I mean, I think we made a really strong album with Curtain Chapter. I think when I listen to it now, I struggle to decide whether Human Remains is my favourite or Curtain Chapter. And a lot of times, with that second album with bands, it's always sort of thrown together a bit. And I think we did all right. I was quite happy with how the band have progressed on that. And I think other people have said it, that it's as strong as the first record. So again, that's why we don't want to rush a third. We want to we want to keep it up to that standard, Yeah.
So is the touring part of this band the best, or is it the writing and the recording?
It's everything really. I mean, when I was doing this back in Sabbath, I always preferred the studio side of things actually, but now I do that day in, day out. It's actually quite refreshing to get out and play again. I mean, I didn't really do that for sort of, it must have been about 15 years after Sabbath split up, so to get the chance to do it again and do it on big stages like today, and you know, like the Monomarth tour for instance, which was going out, you know, some big venues on that.
You did play with Saxon actually.
Yeah, we did.
Was that cool?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, did the whole UK run with them. So yeah, you know, to get the opportunity to do that again, it made me realise that I actually, you know, it is what I want to do. If I had the chance to do it full time, I'd do a lot less of the production side of it, but it's not going to happen with this band, unfortunately.
Are you sure?
No, it won't. Not with.
Because it's like when I speak to people, actually, people go, "Yeah, first time I heard it, it was like, this is kind of strange." But then people give it another try, and then it's like, "Wow, this is awesome." Yeah,
I mean, if it took off, I'd love it. I'd definitely put as much time into it as possible, but. You know, you've got to be realistic about these things. I mean, I'm 40, nearly 46. The other guys are in the 50s. You know, oh, you got to be. You know, and people have got homes, have got families. You know, it's not like we're a bunch of 17-year-old kids that've got nothing to lose. You know what I mean?
No.
So yeah, that's just being realistic. You know.
Production-wise, what have you done then?
Recently, I've just done did the new Cataclysm album, mixed that. Just on the new Fear Factory record, and I'm just doing the new Saxon album at the moment as well. So we're finishing that off. Should have that finished by middle of this month. Then I go out to Atlanta to do a Stuck Mojo record, and then a Monomarth after that. So it's been a busy year.
Keeping busy.
Yeah,
keeping busy.
Yeah, and trying to write hell stuff in the meantime.
Yeah, well, why not?
Yeah.
Just do everything at once.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but it has been a good year actually. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. I hope you have a great show tonight.
Thank you.
Sweden Rock Festival.
Yeah.
Sweden Rock Festival. Yeah.